Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. So Lowe's has multiple positions open right now, and I wanted to come and share them with my people. So we're going to be diving right in. Before we do that, I want to take a moment and just appreciate each and every one of you for continuing to be here. Thank you for continuing to share these videos with your friends and families. I'm very grateful for you guys. We are continuing to grow as a channel. And I think one of the things that I am looking forward to really expanding is having more comments, more engagement. So I encourage you guys to please continue to provide comments to these videos. If there are any particular recommendation you would like to see, I want to hear from you. So please continue to provide your comments, your feedback. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. And if you're watching me for the first time, do not be a stranger. Hit the subscribe button and join this amazing growing family. On this platform, I provide unique remote job leads directly with the organization because research shows that the probability of you getting hired is so much higher when you go directly and apply with the organization versus going through third parties. So let's dive right into these opportunities with Lowe's. This first one is titled Associate Relations Consultant. This position is available, as you can see, offer remote employment of this position in the following states. All of these states right now. So New York is on the list, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota. All of them are on this list, just with a few exception, right? So a few exception is missing from this list, but overall, primarily, a lot of states are on this list. So I encourage you to go ahead and review the list and see if your state is on there so that you can potentially apply for this role. This position, the primary purpose of it is to investigate any type of employee related issues, is to provide advice, guidance, and also consultation for different employees whenever they're experiencing any type of challenges. With this opportunity, you are going to be working closely with the Associate Relations Director from the HR department. You're going to be interfacing with legal a lot of times with regards to this role, analyzing and providing recommendations of different issues that continue to arise. For example, let's say you continue to get reports that employees are just demoralized or they are being racially profiled. Those different things come into, you can turn them into talking points to make changes within the organization. I just use race as an example, but there could be many other things. People are complaining of sexual misconduct, or people are complaining of the way people interact with them. They're being verbally abused, so much more. So there's so many issues that can arise in the workplace. This individual is point in taking those issues and turning them into positives for the organization through investigation and also talking to other employees to get to root cause issues and provide analysis for those root causes. So that's what this position is. As you can see here, it will be very important for this individual to be good at documenting, because that is really what's going to substantiate whatever they are trying to implement or get rid of, basically, within the workplace. They are asking for a bachelor's degree in business, HR, labor relations, or related field, 3 to 5 years experience as an HR generalist or employee relations, or a role that is related to conducting complaints investigations, whether related to federal, state, or other labor type of laws. So they just want to make sure you have that experience. Advanced knowledge of workplace complaint investigations, EEO compliance, employee advocacy, also direct experience gathering, researching, analyzing, as well as resolving complex employee type of issues, whether it has to do with conduct, performance, policy violations, and so forth. It maintains license and continued education type of credits is essential for this role. They also have a master's degree. They also have JD listed as well, which is more of a lawyer, but those are just preferences. So even if you do not fall in those two categories, you are still eligible to apply. And the salary for this position, as you can see for these states, which they have to report salary for, is between 81 and $135,000 per year. So that is this position. We're going to move on to the next one, which is Central Selling Associate. This one focuses on window treatments. As you can see, Central Selling Associate, window treatments. And this is a fully remote role, but they do expect you to work Pacific as well as Mountain or Central Time Zone. That is what the expectation is. You're going to be following up with customers to make sure all their orders are in place. You're going to be managing different projects within the organization, especially when it has to do with window treatments, piloting new treatments, reviewing them, escalating, testing, and making sure they work right, and getting those appropriate feedback from customers to make sure they are working right before they are opened up to the general public. Enter processes, track customer orders, installations to manage customer follow-up, as well as completion of order according to schedule. This individual is also going to be held accountable for other type of task as well. So really, primarily in general, they are looking for you to manage everything from start to finish, take the order, follow through with the order, make sure that the orders are delivered, and then make sure that if there are any issues, they are resolved, and there are policies and procedures set in place that these individuals need to follow, kind of just making sure that you continue to follow those processes by handling the different issues that come. So minimum requirements, they are looking for high school diploma or GED and up to 1 year experience in a call center, administrative type of office setting, high volume retail, support, service. So really, this is more of a service role, providing a service to others, being a servant to others, because you are actually going to be doing a lot of researching, a lot of calming down of customers, a lot of helping to navigate different complex types of questions, and so forth. With this position, the salary they're paying is between 16.42 and 27.37 per hour. That is the salary for this position. They have very similar position, and it is titled for doors. So this is for windows. For some reason, the page is still loading. So I would definitely encourage you to go ahead and check that out. So they also have one for flooring. You see here, it does say flooring. So flooring, and it's the same Pacific, Mountain, as well as Central Time Zone only. That is what they are accepting right now. So this position is very similar to the window position. The only difference is that you will be focusing on flooring, whereas the other individual will be focusing on windows. So like I mentioned before, this is flooring. You see right here, this is very similar. Central Selling Associate, this is flooring instead of windows. It's the same thing, focusing on providing quotes, providing the best service possible. And also here, they're talking about up to 1 year of experience, which is very similar to the first role. You need to have internet access. They have that listed here. Note, you can run a speed test by they're giving you instructions on how to run a speed test. This is a mandatory requirement from the business. You'll be expected to be accessible during your work hours. So basically making sure that people are going to do the job versus if they are, because you're working from home, they want to make sure that people are actually going to be doing the job. So you have to make yourself available. So this very similar is 16 as well as 27 per hour. With this position, however, they do have a preference listed. So on here, they're talking about installed flooring sales experience, and they're also talking about having a bachelor's degree, but that is a preference, not a requirement. And then if you come on here, you see that there are many other opportunities on the career page. I'll make sure to leave the direct links to these pages so that you are able to access them real time. You can just click and go straight into the job and begin your process. So that is what this is about. So you see on here, this is the flooring role, the associate relations consultant role. And then as you move further, you begin to see other opportunities that can come up. So I encourage you to go ahead and explore the different pages. If you have any questions for me, please come back, leave it in the comment section. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up And if you are watching for the first time, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And most importantly, have your notification bell turned on so you are notified real time whenever I do post new job leads. Till next time, I wish you guys all the very best of luck, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.